I still believe she's going to be able to see somehow, someday.
This takes 10 years off. This is not the right side because it's got this little rubber smudger. I just use my hand, my finger to brace. Yeah.
She got in 2 car accidents in the early 90s, and that's kind of what tipped us off, and that's what caused us to go to the doctor. They gave her a variety of tests, and they told her that she had RP, Retinitis Pigmentosa.
When I left that first appointment, my husband said, you are never going to not drive, you'll just keep going back. And I'm just looking at him like, are you crazy? You know, if I'm going to be totally blind, I'm not going to be driving.
That's the biggest thing for all these folks, that giving up of the driving, because this is a car town.
We kind of wonder what it'd be like to have a mom with regular eyesight. Like, I asked my friends, how do they have a mom that can drive them places? It'd feel kind of weird.
I have one in college. She's 19. And then a senior in high school, and a freshman in high school, and a 7th grader.
She doesn't behave handicapped. Like, it doesn't stop her from doing anything that anyone who could see would do.
You know, like my daughter, I wanted to get a Coke when we were on our way somewhere. And she said, no, we've been out too long and I don't want to do that. That was when she made me feel handicapped. Not that she needed to drive me, but that she wouldn't allow me to choose what I wanted and to help me just get it.
Drive-through?
Yeah.
And do you know what this is?
Is that a 10?
It is.
Okay. Are these 20s? I know in my wallet this is a 5. If I got a 10, I fold like this. But a 1, I leave just flat because I don't want a whole lot of 1s. So then I know between them. And a 20, I have 20s here, and I fold them the same way I do 5s, but I put them in a separate section in my wallet, so then I know if there's nothing in there, then I'm broke. I need you to tell me what things are. And the lady in here has worked with me before, so she'll help me.
If you're visually impaired, for me anyways, you surround yourself with good people. Because I have friends that will take me grocery shopping. I mean, I can go to the grocery store and someone at the grocery store will help you, but how do you get it home?
When you shop with me, it takes twice as long. Because it's like, look at every single item and tell me what price it is. Oh, guy.
And the top opens.
I'm annoyed by shopping, but I don't know any man who's not. So that had nothing to do with it. You know, but it takes even longer to shop now.
Is it something that you read, though?
Yes, it is, actually.
Up until a year or 2 ago, she could take the largest print, a computer screen, you go to that 36 point, she could read that. What I don't know is when she goes over the threshold and can no longer do it. And she got to that point, and that was very frustrating for her. She has decided that it was time to learn Braille, which she did.
You know, you feel first like, I don't want to be around everybody that's blind, but then it's so wonderful to be around people that are blind because they know what you're going through. You can only imagine what someone's going through when they can't see everything.
I was wary of Braille because I thought, boy, that could possibly really bum me out. But she loves it. She's so happy. I mean, I take her to the bus stop on Tuesday mornings, and all her bus buddies come rolling up, and she jumps in, and they all say, "Hey, there's Diane," and and she jumps in, and off they go.
We have 13 different routes at Braille Institute. Diane's coming in on a certain one. And
okay, Willie, you be nice. Are you guys sitting back here with him? Are you sitting back here? Where's Frank?
I gotta sing to her again today.
You got to do one of your poetry.
Oh, a song?
A song.
Yeah.
You gonna sing it in Braille?
Yeah, she gave it to me in Braille.
Okay, sing it for us. Practice. This is why I don't sit in the back every time.
We offer a myriad of services here. We have an educational programs area where we offer over 150 classes.
This morning I have computer lab and typing, and then this afternoon I'll have sewing.
I'm taking sewing this morning, and this afternoon I teach is leather craft.
Okay, steps, got it.
And they do everything from sculpture to ceramics to printmaking, mosaic tile, knitting, crochet, anything you can think of. They do that down there. The cooking classes are very popular because they realize they can still cook.
Chop up. I got so many things for you to do. You're gonna chop up.
Because a lot of times people, when they first lose their sight, they think they can't do anything anymore.
We kind of got into this funk a few years ago, a couple of years back, where she didn't feel like doing anything. It was very hard for her to do stuff. But Braille taught her how to do that, you know, just little techniques. And it opened up a whole world. We've been eating better for the last year than we did, you know, for 2-3 years before that.
Is this mixed well? So you don't want to be the kind of person that can't get food on their hands. So this week I'm holding the paper on both sides, and then it also guides me to know I can touch my fingers to it.
We touch it, not look at it.
Yeah.
If it's dry.
Okay, great.
We use those hand mitts.
Yeah, I do this.
Your power on is your first place. Yeah.
So everybody has one of those yes times here when they're a student. And it could be any class that they'll say, I can do this, you know, life's not over. I can still do almost everything I did before. That's why we're here. Diane, her light bulb going off, you know, I can do this, was the Braille class.
So I need 3 bags of popcorn. I learned Braille in 4.5 weeks, all 200 contractions. So it's just something, you know, once I'm into something, then I really, I just put all my energy and focus into. Yes. No, sweetie, I mean it. Stop it.
Yeah.
I have to wash the spoon.
With reading stuff and going into the store with her and stuff, like it's actually making me spend more time with her, and yeah.
I mean, the positive aspect is it keeps us close together. Our lifestyle means we automatically have to have more time together. That's not a bad thing.
I think something like this could be really straining on a marriage, and they're just as in love as they were 20 years ago.
And he's really proud of her. It's cute.
We've traveled more since she's been getting worse, because we're like, uh-oh, you know, we want to see this before she can't anymore, you know.
So we've been doing a lot of traveling. There's no postponing that for us. But isn't that a good way to live your life, where you just don't postpone anything?
We climbed the Great Wall of China a few weeks ago. I'm in good health, so I could do that just with somebody aiding me, you know, especially coming down. I miss when we're traveling not seeing those pieces of art from people that I have learned about.
If I told you could see 3 things in the future, clear as day, what would they be?
I could never choose. I could never choose.
What makes you sad? I mean, what are you thinking about?
There's just too many things that I won't see. You know? Too many things. You know, not to be able to see my parents or, you know, my grandchildren or my children, my husband. You know, you do let it go, but, you know, if you allow it to, you know, you could be like this every day. So it's just not something you focus on. I was even thinking, oh, my dog. I want to see my doggy's face without looking at the side, because he's never seen me look him in the eye, you know? But you know, I don't know that I could be. My life couldn't be happier with my full vision. It would just be different. My purpose, I don't feel my purpose in my life is to be healed from being blind. My purpose is to make a miracle out of my life and what's given to me, and to let people know that whatever they're given, they can do it, and they can handle it, and life is good.